Hello traders, and let's take a quick look at these markets. Now we pull back to a very natural place on the monthly pivot. I talked about this on the video that I posted this morning. Talked about that 200 level, and it's pretty much touched it to the button. And here we are with 35 minutes to go, and we are still running up. I'm looking for this to close up here either today or tomorrow at 15,500. We have options expiry, so I think that is a good options number, a nice round number for the options to expire on, which is 150 points away. 35 minutes to go. We could still do at least another 50 points, maybe into that 400 level. Let's see how we go. And trade the pound yen in the room. Talked about this low level support back area this morning. This was a nice touch just above the 15157 area. Sorry, this was the area, wasn't it? This was the Euro session, if I am right. Where are we? No, yep, okay. So I had a really hectic day, so came down to that support, closed up, retested this hammer, and then ran up. Been looking for 15880. I think we'll see that tomorrow. That is a buy around about the 158, 15780 area to see if we can just wind our way up. But look how we held the daily 8. A massive support down here at these lows. Very clean chart on this pound yen. And the pound US has been even better. What a bar. It's just absolute. I have to say I didn't get any of this. I've been concentrating on the pound yen, but this is right into that zone. The yearly high is up close to the 164 area, so I would buy a pullback to 161 if you see it, and then let's just see if we can get up there. But great charts. Obviously a lot of relief in the markets. And to cap it all, I think the markets are happy. The oil is so weak. Real range bound trading in the oil today, or this week I should say. So we're up here in this area here for about a week, down here for a week, and we could be down here next week if that trend continues. Although you can see we have been coming up off the 100. Note how this is a 127 extension on the last big move. Again, very clinical action. Aussie US, finally. I've been bullish on this for a while, but I got out here and left it. So got some of that action, but just didn't hang around for this. As a consequence, my pound Aussie dollar is not doing too well. I'm going to stay focused on this. Look, we tested the weekly 50 EMA down here on this S2. So keep an eye on that one. And what else have we got? So as a consequence of the pound getting bought, the US dollar pairs are plummeting. Lovely 50 EMA fade. That's one of my key pivots, the 50 EMA. Nice move up here. It's a triangle. Broke out of the triangle, hit the monthly pivot, hit the resistance. Lots and lots of factors affecting that, and then we just rolled over. I would buy pullbacks from pound US and not bother with that one. Euro US, as you expect, has had a nice day as well. I think the yen pair is going to catch up. Sorry, it's the dollar pair catching up with the yen. My new website is very, very close to launch. I think we're probably tied up in tomorrow. Make sure there's no loose ends over the weekend, and then get it launched next week. That will have an impact on everything: the room, courses, mentorships, you name it, that affects everything. And of course, this will, once I've got this out of the way, the emphasis will be very much on the room and getting the room active and getting everybody in the room making money. Alright, and so let's have a quick look at some stocks. Vodafone is just holding up really, really well. Look at the lovely move back to the 161 extension at 215, and it's been bought ever since. SSE is not recovering. Can't close above the 8. Domino, lovely W pattern. So nice move up here, pull back to support, move into resistance, pull back to support, getting into resistance. So if we break that now, we could see 650 sometime soon. How can you trade that? You could try and catch a pullback at 600 tomorrow. And 3i has had a good week. I've been talking about this for the last few days. I am actually in this. I got in around this level here, around the 355 level, and we are currently 366. Some US stocks before I go. Spectre keeps grinding up. Telefonica is just on an absolute tear. The weekly is just coming into a 200 EMA, so there is a lot of resistance up there. eBay. A week, couple of days, there were signs that the market was not happy with eBay, and we dropped. We've got a habit of running up and gapping. The gaps here, ran up into resistance, gap down. But this was a decent run, so this looks pretty solid here, with the exception of the last couple of days here, and then now we are right down here. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to sit tight, because if we control along here and start to close above 51.11, I would be a buyer. Otherwise, we could just roll over. Alright, leave it there, and look forward to your feedback. It's option expiry tomorrow, so I'll take a look at the pound. Otherwise, I will stay pretty flat. Alright, enjoy your evening, and hope to see you soon.